Fair Park and BTW High School mergers. Caddo Parish School Board voted yesterday to move ahead with that. Mr. Barry Rachal, he's a Caddo School Board member. Hey, Mr. Barry, how are you today?
Good morning. I'm doing very well, thank you. How about you guys?
So how'd you vote and why? Give us an update.
Real quick, obviously it passed. We are going to merge. I personally voted against it, but not really against the what we have to do, but kind of against the process of not bringing the people to the table earlier on in the community and explaining and putting a plan in front of them. That was what my no vote was just the process.
That was our question earlier today, is how long has this been in the mill and why hasn't the public been on board before a week ago?
Yeah, is this something that just came up, like 10 days, like Miss Jasmine was talking about? They almost tried to sneak this through. Well, you are they. Whose idea was this? When did it generate?
Great comment. You are they. I'll tell you, this has been, as I said last night, Fair Park has been a top-tier possibility of closure or consolidation for at least 6-10 years, and some people even go back 15 years. The fact of the matter is it has always escaped due to the community stepping up and the same thing that happened last night. And just they were the loudest, most vocal, and so it's always escaped. And as I said last night, it's now, because of all of the other closures and consolidations we've done, well, it's the only top-tier choice we have. And just to keep doing what we've been doing, and for the sake to call the building a high school, that's nothing short than robbing and cheating our children.
Mr. Barry, I'm not busting you on this, but the last 30 to 45 seconds of you talking to us and the audience says, I think this is a great idea. This is something that's necessary. So explain to me again why you voted against it.
I voted against it because the community, the school, were not involved earlier on and going, this is going to happen. Work with us to put a plan together so that we can go through this process smoothly. That's what was not done. It was, as you said earlier, this was presented to us last Tuesday, and it was voted on this Tuesday.
Let me ask you this, Barry. The superintendent seemed to be like, this is what y'all want to do. I'll do it. I'll take your marching orders and go. Was he not in on discussions?
Is Dr. Lamar as indifferent? I said he went Pontius Pilate on everybody. The sound bites we have, he doesn't seem to care. What do you think?
I'm going to tell you, I think I was the only board member that pressed him on this. I pressed very hard to get him to either say, do you agree or do you not agree? I'm not going to answer for him. I believe that he was hired to share what his feelings and his expertise is. And I pressed very hard for him to get that answer.
Did you ever get it?
His response was always, I'm going to do what the board is suggesting here, regardless of what it is, closure or no closure or consolidation. That's what I will do.
Was this plan put in place without his knowledge? Is it like one board member went rogue and says, let's merge these two schools, or did he have anything to do with it?
Again, I'm not going to put words in his mouth. I asked that question specifically in the board meeting, and as he said, this came to him, and he found out about it at the exact same time that other board members found out.
Mr. Barry, one more. We got just about a minute. I apologize. One more quick question. Okay. Given the fact that Fair Park was a failing high school and has been for some time, what's going to keep Fair Park Middle School from being a failing middle school? How do we prevent that?
That is the key question right there, is by reducing, and as I said earlier, I'm going to try to do this in a quick soundbite, keeping the building open as a high school and sinking money and expenditures into buildings is a bad choice. If we continue paying for something that you want, okay, at the expense of something that you need, that's wrong. It's like saying I have the newest cell phone available, something that I want, but I have to cut back on my water, and I can't take a bath on something that I need. I need the water.